Welcome back to Lost in Space with Pixie Rain, and yeah, we're back, guys. So, we got a few things we want to do this episode. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna check something here. Okay. Alright, cool beans. Okay, so let's see here. Well, we got a lot done last episode, but this episode we need to get some work done on this. I want to get some stuff set up on this. We're going to definitely need to get some work done on it. In particular, I'm thinking we need to install another weapon system on here. But this time I want to put it a little closer to the front here. I don't think we need this. I don't think that's needed. I think that we can put the weapon system, actually, we put it on this forward section, we have that aft section for other things. It does make it a little front heavy, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Since it's right between the axles, you see. So let's go ahead and get this camouflage coloring. And we're going to go ahead, let's see. And we're going to go with that. And then let's go ahead and get our weapon system in place. I like this one. I think this one looks really cool. So we're going to fly back here real quick. And we need to set this up so the connector is facing front and put right like that. There we go. Okay, cool. And that will allow us to be able to link up some of this stuff. Let's see here. We're gonna take that out of there and that out of there, and we're gonna replace those with these. One there, one there. Okay, we're gonna need another one, and I don't think we have yet. We don't have the interior plates for that, but that's okay. So we'll just go up to the inset connector here, which I believe we have conveyed into the system. Okay, I thought we did. Do we not? That's weird. I don't understand. That should be connected up with... Oh. It's not connected up because that goes nowhere right there. We don't have any piping running down from that, do we? Huh. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Let's do this. Let's, we're gonna need a few things. Let's see, we've got those. I think we need some of these, so we'll take 20 of those. And then we also needed, we need those interior plates. Where are they at? We'll take a interior plate, and we'll take another 10, 11 more maybe, yeah. Oh, while we're at it, let's see. I think I saw some, yeah. We're gonna need some of these too. Alright, so let's go ahead and get up here. Drop our, oops. Come up, drop, and we're good. Alright. We're gonna get that in there. I don't know what we'll put here, but it's nice to have options, you see? And then we're gonna put another one right here, and that's what's gonna feed this weapon system. Right there, and then we can go ahead and set up a little bit of, we'll set, I'm a little congested, guys, I apologize. I'm sounding kind of nasally because of that congestion. I really don't know what's going on with it. Just mildly annoying. And we'll get this cat. There we go. Gatling turret is up and operational. So let's go ahead and add that to the... Oh, where's it at? There it is. Because I don't always necessarily want it on. Alright, it gives me weapon systems. Yay! Alright. So, what I'm thinking, guys, is we might want to use that to find some more materials. But first, let's get some stuff done on here. We found out that these things here, they don't work. They literally are a waste. So, we're going to break these things down and use the materials to make a ram bar to put in front. But it was a nice idea. You know, we tried. The other thing we want to do is get our antenna in place. Okay. It must be spawning the beasties and the neighbors. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, somebody was shooting somebody somewhere. I hear something. That's interesting. Weird. I was up here and I heard something. Huh. Huh. Hey! Sounded like somebody was shooting us. Nobody's shooting us. That's not good. Okay. Get these things up. And then we're gonna go see about... Now, I'm thinking, did this shoot the side down here? Because this is really annoying if it did. I mean, I get the fact that you guys are trying your best to keep us safe here, but good gravy. Alright, so I'm thinking this here can be like a walkway and we make the passage, set up passages right here maybe? Or we could do like, let's see what kind of materials we got to work with here. We really don't have a lot of materials, honestly. We took a lot of stuff from that other, and we're gonna need a lot of steel plate to put together that ram bar, honestly. A lot more than 305, because we're going to want to put heavy duty armor like blast doors down here. See, like, we're going to want to come over to the front here. We're going to want to set that actually right where these lights are and have it come out quite a ways, just to be able to set those. You know, might want to just actually take this and set this going straight out. Actually, that's probably a smart thing. If we did it right, we could actually probably get away with doing, well, I think the lights, these lights going up here is probably much, much better. So let's see what they're like up there. We'll do that first. Yeah, that's not bad. Huh. Oh, good. That was a pretty close call for that wolf. Came in pretty close. Alright, let's go ahead and get this set up here. It might not be a bad idea, actually, to probably invest in a, an anti-personnel gun forward and aft underneath, but I'm afraid it'd get scraped off. And then we'd be really sad, because then we wouldn't have our weapon. Alright, let's get this clearance bar out of the way. I'm gonna need to do some beam block, I think. And I want to do it like this. And we'll do one like this. And then we'll set this thing right across the front. And we'll use this. I'll just run it right across the front like so. Let's take it a nice and broad one. And we're gonna run it right across like that. And then let's see here, we'll hop in here. Just to get a little bit of that fun stuff here. Now, here's the problem with this, is that those little beasties, you know, I feel like I want to put one down here. A couple of small auto guns and just like shoot them up that way. Might, but I guess if it hits, it hits. Oh, you know what we could do? We could, instead of putting the curve on here, we could actually put. What if instead of putting the spotlights that way, we put these this way? If we put them on either side, I mean, we still have to clear the trees, but maybe this would be a better place for those spotlights. Just slap one on each side and see how that goes. And the other thing is, let's go to recent. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. So let's see how that goes, how that sets up. And the other thing is, probably is a good deal to run a bar straight back from this too. You know, just take that straight to here maybe. Now how would we do that? Because that is an angle piece there. Oh, wait a minute, there we go. Oh, come on, I just would zap past it there. There. That one might be the way to, that might be the ticket there. There we go. Just so there's another point of connection there, I think that might be good for support. We're gonna run this one over, wait a minute, how many did we go past there? Uh-oh, I'm hungry. Ah, I got raw meat. I don't want raw meat. Let's drop this meat in here and see if we can't get some. Now there's some crisp. Good. It'll be better once the day comes up because then we'll be able to do the other, but oh, I didn't realize, but I took that out pretty far. Alright, let's go ahead and extend this one out a little bit further. Let's do this. And then we'll put this right here. There we go. That makes it a nice straight bar across. Normally I wouldn't do one that, you know, like across like that, but we kind of really need it. I mean, it's just, we just do. Alright, beam block in place. And then the partial block goes like this. Alright, cool. So that sets us up nice, just like that. Okay, good. But this is gonna need a lot of plates. Lot of plates. You know, I might just leave those upper lights there. Only because and we've got 142, and that's going to be that's like 115 each for these things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we basically need 1,000 steel plates to do this operation. It's gonna take a lot of steel plates, but we kind of need it. So let's get it rolling here. 1,000 steel plates. Get that assembling. Go to the basic assembler. We're gonna need to switch to disassembly mode here. Let's see. What do we have that we can disassemble? Because the rules, we really can't. We don't want to disassemble any of the pipes, the grids. You know, anything that we can't make. We obviously do not want to disassemble. So that leaves us basically with girders and interior plates. Alright, so girders and interior plates it is. Drop that off in there. Drop that in there. Those two go here to you. We can disassemble basically whatever fits, whatever else we can, you know, break down whatever we can make. That way we can remake it if we need to. So let's do this. Let's go with 100 of those. Alright, let's go over here and get some welding in progress here. And I'm actually going to start from the center and work my way out. See? You get one, that's all you get. Alright, let's see here. What other things do we have going on? Let's go ahead. Oh, we got to drop this, because that can be processed via the refinery. I'll take those, and we got another 42. We got about 50 more I-beams, it looks like, and lots of motors. So, looks like, wait, whoa, what's that? Oh, we got some tanks, nice. Uh-huh. Alright, so I think that for the basic assembler we're gonna do a bunch of those. And we're gonna do 200 of those. I mean, these things don't give you a lot, but every little bit counts. It all adds up, you know? We want to get this ram bar built. We want to get it secure, so... Alright. Yep. We're gonna eat some of that wolf meat here. Alright. What we need to do too is we need to do some reconnaissance. We need to find another facility to scrap for materials. I also want to get some passages and stuff in here. We do need to get that all done. Might be nice to run, well, We could go with interior plates. Yeah. Let's do, hold on. I have an idea for something to do, but we gotta... Wow, we have a lot of those. I'm really shocked. Hey, Chancellor Wood. Yeah, there are some of these games that I would like a scout for some of them. That's right. This particular playthrough, not so much, but there are a few of them. I'm thinking about actually doing stepping a little bit out of my Space Engineers for a moment and do a Daisies episode at some point. I used to play that a lot. I thought about maybe doing one for that. Not very good. And I also have about 3 or 4 other scenarios that I have set up for Space Engineers that will be really good playthroughs once we complete a couple of these series. But I do have a multiplayer one, and that one I definitely could use a scout for. Let's see, well, we've got a lot of radio components. We could break some of these down. Alright. Alright, we're gonna... Because what do we always do, guys? We always seem to figure out other things we need to do. We always seem to figure out that there's other things we need to do that is helpful, so... Let's face it, we just need a lot of those, metals. We might actually look for an iron deposit. That might actually be a smart move. Alright, let's see here. I want lights. Where is my lights? Utilities. There they are. I like these interior lights. I think they're really cool that are like insets. Well, actually, that one doesn't need to be done there. Of course, airtightness really doesn't matter too much, so I guess we can just leave it alone, but I don't know. I like this idea better. Okay, wait a minute. Here we are. Okay, cool. Oh, using a drone for the scouting around here? I could use a drone, but I do have the aardvark. I just gotta drop it down, hop in, and go for a drive. Right now, I'm just trying to get some lighting in here. I think that column is going to not have lights. And then, let's see here. I feel like I want to have something there, like a, I don't know, something. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, we're doing good here. Let's get some lighting done here. We're gonna burn through a lot of these plates. Honestly, we really need to find some ore, I think. Alright, the rest of these, we'll use these for the rambar. Alright. And gotta get some more stuff. I think when dawn comes, definitely we're gonna get rolling. But I think, well, we could just take that. I mean, I guess we could get a bunch of dirt. You know what I had to do? We'll hop in there and get some hydrogen, and then we'll do a zip around here and see if we can't find some ore. Wait. Did I just... Dude, there's ore right there. Like, literally right in front of us. No kidding. That's cool. Now, hopefully no wolves jump down here, because that would really be annoying. Yeah, we'll just get some of this stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty deep hole. Oh, this should get us plenty of steel plates. Up, out, and over. Pop. Alright, so let's drop this first. Refinery should snatch that up pretty quick, and it should snatch up that iron real fast. Cool. And while we're at it, let's have a little bit of this cooked wolf. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some movement. Outstanding. Alright. This could be good. You know what I wish I had was some sort of drill mechanism on here. You know what might be kind of cool? Would be to have like a piston operated drill that came down like on the side here through a hole between the wheels, like say right about here, and it just drilled straight down. Yeah, the survival kit does give more stuff from stone. However, I'm not feeding it stone. I'm not feeding that anything, actually. I am feeding my refinery stuff. And that's why I wanted the ores. You get a lot more out of iron ore than you do out of dirt. But for this playthrough, we have to go with... the only thing that can make material is our survival kit. That's like, you know, components. So, that's what we're running with. I tell you what, guys, though, once that sun gets high enough and we get this ram bar out of the way, we're gonna do some moving. However, I do like the fact that we've got that ore right there. I don't know. We need more, wait. Why is that like that? Let's check that out. I'm confused. Okay, yeah, so it is actually narrow. Okay. I was like, I didn't understand why that was like that. I was like, why is it not smooth and even up? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and deposit this. That's what we wanted to do. We might as well drop this off. And get that out of the way. We should just keep... You know, I just really feel like... Oh, you know what we might do? Let's see here. We need to set up something that connects that to our conveyoring lines, of course. And we were going to do our antenna array over here. So maybe we can set up a couple of drills here and the other way. Something that just goes straight down, but I don't know if... Well, it just would give us some materials. We could just do a straight down drill, I guess, but... I don't know. Okay, so we don't have hardly anything for interior plates, which is, well, we do have. Wait a minute. Here's 190. We'll take those. We're gonna take those. We're gonna take a few things, and we're gonna start building some infrastructure in here. I think it would be good. I think some infrastructure is what we need, like more than just what we have. So I kind of want that to be something. That's why I've left it alone. Wait. One of them damn dogs come over here. Yep, sure did right there. Let's get some meat. Always with that. Alright, There's another one over there. They haven't attacked it yet. Alright. So let's see here. I like this going up here actually, so I like this entry point to the upper deck and having that walkway go around that side too. I like that actually. I think it's really good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a interior block. I think I kind of want to do something like this. We'll change it around later. If I can get down from that. Yep, okay, good. Okay, I like that. That's good, that's really good. I like that. That gives me a little bit of a elevated walkway right there. I like that. And then we actually might seal this whole thing off. Just do an angle piece and then that could work. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, guess that's right. We don't have any steel plates. Ah. Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's see here. I was trying to think what I was gonna do with this, and I think I figured out we could use that for something else. That could be like a stairway or something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, we got full operation all across there. We should have some good food soon. Alright, let's jump back down here. I am going to... Well, we could set up a bed system right here, I guess. I gotta think about how I want to lay that out. And it looks like we got a little friend down there that needs... Oh, good gravy. I gotta stop hitting that button. It's really annoying. It really is. Alright, so where's that little beastie? There you are. Whoop. Okay, what are you, Super Wolf? Okay, how is that wolf not dying? What is it? Some sort of crazy alien thing? I'm telling you, these guys are getting more... Yeah, alright. I think that wolf just got himself... Where'd you get tagged at? Apparently it is bulletproof. You need freaking 40mm gats to do that. I need to check my weapons ammo supply, because this could be a problem. Actually, we'll call it, we'll go GAT. Well, we got ammunition in 2 of my turrets. Why am I not showing the 3rd turret? I don't understand. Why am I not showing all my GATs? Oh, Gatling turret 3. For some reason, you're not pulling any ammo from that. Alright. Well, that's weird. Oh, that's because Gatling turret 3 is on the unconnected side. That's why these things are sneaking up on us. Well, let's fix this. Let's get this. God, I really have to connect that. Honestly, I think maybe that should be like a priority situation right now. Honestly speaking, so... Yeah. Let's get some fuel. Let's go ahead and get that thing wired up. Okay, did I put it in there? I did not. I put it in here, didn't I? I gotta get that thing wired up. And we're gonna need those, and we're gonna need a bunch of those. Alright. So the access should face up for ease of use. What are you talking about? What access? I'm confused. I don't know what access you were talking about, Arrow. Oh, you mean the access for the GAT. Oh, I'm not too worried about that. We just need to wire it up to the system, you know, get it plumbed. Yeah, no, I should have... It doesn't matter as long as it's... You can get to it. What I really want to do, though, is I need to run a conveyor line down to here. And I want to frame it so that it comes... Let's see... Just do a piping, I guess, and put it connected to that conveyor, but I don't know. Well, we'll just use some pipes, bring it down. As long as it's connected, that's what matters. Did I overshoot that? Nope, I did not. Outstanding. Alright, that should conveyor us all the way up. And this should also allow us to be able to get materials from the Aardvark 2. Uh-oh. Construction components. No! No. Yeah, redundancy is always a good idea, but when you're limited on materials, sometimes you just don't have that luxury. We have to salvage some more materials before we can really do some work. Okay. No problem. We'll jump down here. Let's get the bar in place. I see it's already dumped itself into here. where did you go? Okay, cargo terminal 2 got some. Oh wow, that's weird. Got loaded into the cockpit. Well, that's an odd choice, but okay. That needs more material that I don't have. Okay, so let's oh, we're out of iron. Okay. No problem. Let's go get some iron. Alright. Just gonna get some iron here. Okay. Well, we found the bottom of the ore vein. All right. Well. Shoop. And over to the... Alright. I swear sometimes I hear things when I'm over here. Alright. Actually, you know, we'll put these directly into the refinery. So I think what I might do is just jetpack out a little ways, see if there's anything interesting, and then jetpack. Gotta be careful I don't smack into a tree though. Alright, let's head back. And we'll hop back inside. Nothing. Just a few meters. It's just not going to be enough to be able to trigger a spawn of anything. So we may just have to just carry on, drive forward, and that's okay. I think I might keep the aardvark up there and just run the rig. I mean, we've got ice, and we could just run the whole thing. Yeah, Ewoks. Yeah, that would be both cute, funny, and annoying. Huh. Alright, we're gonna do it. Alright, let's do this thing. Engines are on. We got some good ores here, but... Yep. The ram bar just is not going to work against that one type of tree. That one type of tree is a royal pain. I'm hoping we can find some ice. Oops, wrong tree. We don't want that kind of tree. I tried the grinders already, guys. They do not work. Personal grinders do, but you basically just gotta smash your way through. It's okay. You get going good enough, you can pretty much take out everything but those one trees. Those bushy oaks. They're just too harsh. Alright, there's some silver and gold. I'm looking for my water situation. Ideally, if we could find a place that does not... Alright. These trees are annoying me. There we go. Got you. Alright. It's tricky. Oh, wait. Ice. Did I see ice? Oh, magnesium. Yes, yes. Magnesium is a good thing. Alright, let's see if we can we bring it to a good 0? We can. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and convert to station if it'll let me. Is it still moving? Yeah, it's still moving. Probably because of the grade we're on. There we go. Convert to station and get our turbines going and get some power. And then, yeah, so we're going to go and get some of that magnesium. We need some ammunition. Oh, yeah. And let's turn off our engine, too. Alright. Let's see here. I picked up magnesium. There it is, right there. Alright, let's go down here, do a mine hole, and see if we can't get some magnesium. We need that for munitions. And there appears to be ice as well, which is useful. There are like lakes and stuff, so that's what I was really looking for, but I thought about using, I keep thinking about using a drill, but you know what, we need more precision stuff than that, so let's see. Okay, magnesium is this way. Okay. I'm hungry, so let's go ahead and have our last steak. Thankfully, I have not ever seen a wolf come down here and annoy us, so... Alright. Oh, this is going to be great, guys. We'll be able to get a lot of munitions. Yeah, it's going to be slow for the, it's going to be really slow for the refinery to refine this stuff, but that's okay. At some point, we probably should get a proper refinery put onto the station, but we gotta keep it light. Alright, now let's see here. Alright, Alright, what else is down here? Ice is over here somewhere too. Inventory is full. Alright, well. Ow. All right. Okay, so we're going to go to the basic assembly. We're going to switch over to our munitions. And we're going to actually go for 100. And we're also going to do 100 of the small arms too. I was thinking it might be a smart idea for us to do something along the lines of like you know, to do a, I want to get like those interior turrets on there. That'd be really good. Yeah, might want to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up this layout a little bit back here. I might take this off, put another refinery there, and then move that assembler over here somewhere, but where would I put it? I can't really put it here, it's not really gonna work. Well, that is connected. I could run it right here. That would do the trick. I could also just put it right here and take this H2O2 gen and slap it somewhere else. It would still do the job. Well, if I did the H2O2 gen on this side here, I went over to here, and then I did then I run piping through here to there. Or what if I did? Yeah. I'd like to get some sort of hydrogen storage tanks involved too. I think that's kind of what I wanted to put up here, actually, was a hydrogen storage tank. That way it connects in, so where would I put an industrial or even a basic assembler around here? There's a lot of places I could stick it right up in here, too. Actually, that's not a bad spot for it, but here's the problem. I got that going there. Where to put that industrial? The reason why it's such a challenge, guys, is because I'm trying to balance weight against what's going on. And I kind of want to keep it in the middle, if at all possible. But it's presenting itself to be a bit of a challenge doing it that way. Because I think if I had another assembler, another refinery back here, I could get twice as much refining done, but, well, you know what I could do? I could just put it right on top of here. No matter which type I use, I can still put it up on top of here. That's actually a smart idea. And I think I might have enough materials to do an actual, like, full refinery too. I mean, a full assembler. I like the industrial one, but we'll do this. I mean, we could do the industrial, but I don't know. No. Do it right there. Need steel. Okay. Well, I know that the survival kit should be cranking out a few. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this assembler right here. We'll place it right there. I really gotta do something about that giant hole in my floor. Alright, now we do that. That'll allow us to be able to set up a second refinery, which should make things move a lot faster. Okay. And then we'll put refinery number 2 here. But we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, okay. Let's see here. Okay, we just need construction components and displays. And we'll do 10 of those too. Alright. Oh wait, we have displays. Ha! Let's go ahead and delete those. We don't need those. So we do need those construction components, and then things will be looking a lot better. We should grab a few of these, a couple of those, because we're going to drop down here and get this other refinery up. Alright, cool. This gives us a full assembler, which is going to be nice. It's going to definitely improve our ability to be able to do some stuff, because we're going to be able to put like a speed module on it or something like that, and that's going to make things move a lot faster. As a matter of fact, we get modules on both sides and on the top if we really wanted to. So that's going to make, I think, a considerable difference. So let's go ahead and get back into the production. And let's get back to what we were doing, which was getting a bunch of these lined up. Alright, well this is coming along nicely. I am hungry, huh? Well, I got raw meat. We should put this in the food dispensary. And we have some crisps. Nice. Alright. Wait a minute. Did I see something? Okay. Alright, we're gonna zip out. I'm gonna go way out this way and then come back without smacking a tree. Just a little quick jaunt out into the woods. See if there's anything out here that looks salvageable or interesting. Nope. Alright, back we go. We don't really have the legs on our jetpack to go that far. What I should probably do is grab those tanks and set us up with some air tanks or drop the aardvark. Either one of those would be a way to do it, I guess, but what do you do with what we got? Got that good magnesium. And a little bit more steel. Okay, so I think we got a little bit more motion. I think we got a few more things done, guys. I think this is gonna work out pretty nice. Yeah, we're a little crooked right now, but you know, it is not exactly the most level of terrain out here. Yeah. So let's see here. Grab that. Now let's see. I really like the idea of this being like a walkway here, but maybe it should be a walkway out over the actual deal too, but no. I don't know, we could do like a exterior passage, I suppose. I mean, that would work too. Of course, I like the idea of doing the illuminated, I like doing the illuminated. Oh, you know what? We could do both, actually. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I know I talked about doing stuff to try to zhuzh this thing up, make it nice. So I'm thinking, let's do some of these corridors. And I'm thinking, we need to do something like, well, we can't really angle it that way, can we? Actually, we might want to just leave that solid. But we can do this. I'm going to go every other spot. All the way back. That way we've got some room to work with in here. Alright, we got 4 of those on that side. Let's go down here. And we're gonna go. Now, well, wait a minute here. You're there. I did, that's not the same distance, is it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, that is the same. Oh. Okay, somehow I think my vehicle, my base here, is a little bit wider on one end. That's in, or did I? Oh, wait a minute. Is this? Ah, that's the edge. Aha! I didn't do an edge on the other side. That's why it's like that. Yeah, see, I didn't do that edge on that side. Okay, that's why it's different. I haven't decided if I want that edge there or not. Okay, so now I feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing here, because that makes sense. Alright, so let's set that there. 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 Right, and we're lined up on that side the same. Okay, cool, I like it. Yeah, you're right. A railing on the edge would look cool, but I was also thinking that maybe the problem is with this playthrough we can't make steel bars. And so it's kind of tricky, and I'm thinking that we want to stick to materials that we can really build with the survival kit, or we can find in salvage out here, which I've only found a couple of salvages so far. It would look cool to have like a railing setup, but maybe we should do that up here, up topside maybe? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna work too well if we do it that way. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's go to this. Do quarter light. There. And let's do T intersection right here and here. That way it goes into the area. T intersection. This one's a T intersection. Let's go back to the light. And we'll do the lit quarter on that side there. Now I like this one. It goes up to that. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to go for a stairway. There we go. Now it's a real proper one. Now up here, I like the idea of railings. I think that would be really nice to have railings and have walkways up here. And this could be a potential landing spot actually if we wanted it to be at some point. For drones or something, we could figure that out. Maybe set up some sort of like drone landing point front here and front there. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It would be good up top where the higher elevation is. Now let's see here. I like the idea of, and we got our walkway back here to this area back here. Yeah, I like that. All right, cool. All right, let's get this second refinery up and running. Should make things move a lot faster getting materials. Let's see. We got any loose stuff in here? No. It looks like it's handling, the one is handling it okay, but that's okay. It's always good to have better capabilities than what you originally thought you had. And I think we could do something along the sides here. I think it would look really cool if we did something like this. But we can't do it where that weapon system is unless we elevate the weapon system higher. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of stuff to work on that, but this here is gonna be, this area's gotta stay open. It's kind of annoying, but it does. So let's see here. We need construction components. We don't have any of those. Alright then. Well, that's good. Got a few things set up. That's going to be good. We will top up the upper part. You know what I might do, actually? This upper part here, we do need to get that antenna array set up here so that we can get this done and be good to go. So, and we also need to get this light situation over there sorted too. But that's all gonna have to be next episode, guys, because it is time to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out there. Chance Arrowwood, appreciate it. Thanks for your suggestions and everything. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Whole lot more to come, guys. We still have to finish off the base, find some more salvage, get the antenna in place, and then build us a ship to get off this planet. It's gonna be crazy. I don't even know how we're gonna be able to do it. We'll probably have to add more on to the base. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.